Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by.
Nice to meet you, I'm Colin.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Alright,
hi.
Back again.
Yeah.
My name's Maya. I'm the NGS rep for the Northeast here. This is the G.PURE. Is this something that you would be interested in kind of checking out?
My name's Allison, and of course, as you've seen, this is the I.DOT.
Are you familiar with DISPENDIX at all, their company or any of these instruments?
Are you familiar with plate washers, or do you have any experience with plate washers?
Are you currently looking for automation for a specific workflow that you're building for your team?
We're just doing everything manually right now, but we're like I said, looking into automation tools that we can use to make the workflow more efficient.
Would you be interested in transitioning from doing it manually into maybe doing it something some way automated?
Yeah, you can automate the bead cleanup process.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
And I know you mentioned fully automated, so are you also looking for a bead cleanup kind of system or just liquid handling? Because this could go either way, as a walk-up or a fully automated workflow.
What are some important things about your workflow? So what are some important things in your bead cleanup process that you want to keep?
I think in general, you know, we compete with more private companies for running the samples for our customers, so we have to be cost competitive, so we do the best we can to save on costs. Otherwise the data has to be good, it has to be trustworthy, so those are maybe the two most important things.
So if you had a system that did all of your bead cleanups automatically and then also used no tips, would that be something that would be helpful?
Yeah, as long as the data was reliable. We run the Twist hybridization protocol in our clinical diagnostics lab, so we're looking for automation tools to be able to you know, run a high throughput of samples through that assay. We're doing some compound dispensing and dose response in our toxicology lab, and we're looking for an instrument to potentially complement or replace our.
We got some nice funding, and now, of course, now with that funding, we want to ramp up our throughput. Okay. So we're going to make some investments here in the very near future. So my job here is really to check out what would be the best suited instrument for our workflow. That's why I'm here.
How much time does it take to fulfill one experiment?
It might take 45 minutes.
So, well, what would you like if we can narrow it down to maybe 10 or 8 minutes?
That would be awesome.
Depending on the complexity, of course, right?
That would be awesome.
So this is the G.PURE, stands for genomic purification. It's a centrifugal-based washer. And what's really cool about the G.PURE in comparison to the other plate washers is it's actually tipless. So you'll actually be able to save on all of your tips.
Oh, wow.
And it's consumable-less, so you don't have to keep buying tips. All you really need is your beads, this plate, and then your sample plate.
As I mentioned before, this is the I.DOT, non-contact low volume liquid handler. So as you can see here, these are the source plates. Feel free to pick it up, the wells pop out. If you turn it over, there are 100 micron pores at the bottom. So of course that's a 96 well plate, but as you mentioned, you want to get higher throughput. So you'd have the ability to dispense into any SBS format plate. So a 96, 384, 1536. Of course with the capabilities to miniaturize as well.
Really what this is, what the I.DOT is, it's a reagent dispenser. It's meant to be extremely walk-up friendly, which means that, you know, within just a few minutes of using the instrument, you'll be proficient through the software. The loading steps and dispensing steps are extremely quick. Each well, right, of these source plates that you load your reagents into can hold 80 microliters, so you can technically dispense pretty high microliter volumes all the way down to single-digit nanoliter if you needed to.
Oh, that's awesome.
So 100 nanoliters of 5 microliters in a well, right, 10, 15 microliters, not a problem, right? And then those pooling steps for that lead into your ligation, and then of course you're going to have to dispense beads. You're going to have to dispense enzymes and buffer for all of your other amplification steps and etc. So this is something that will be able to fit all of those needs.
You can think of the HC. So this is a high throughput instrument, and what we are going to do, and this is where the name stands for, it's immediate drop on demand technology. So this is in fact a small liquid handler, as you can see. Easy to operate, so the whole software and everything is inside this tablet. It's controlling the system. Is acoustic dispensing, right? So we're shooting droplets above, on top. We are shooting droplets down. So what I mean with the source plate is that this is where you will put your compounds in, right, from your tubes. You can see it. And if you look at the bottom, it looks like a sealed bottom, but it contains holes. Right, so we have small orifices there, it's like 60 micrometers. And what you can perfectly do with this one is dispense like oligos or compounds which are in like water or tea or DMSO, it doesn't really matter. Okay. You have different kind of liquid classes on the system. So depending on the viscosity of the liquids, we will adjust the pressure that we can apply.
what I'm doing, and then she would come in. She'd come into the demo. Well.
Oh gosh.
Act natural.
I can't.
Yeah, I've seen like some of your cool LinkedIn posts.
Oh yeah.
And
It's not just a fancy marketing name that our marketing team came up with.
Okay.
It really stands for something.